So I'm here with the beautiful Marko Bošnjak,
Yay!
Croatia.
Representing Croatia, yes.
You are on the 14th slot in this semi-final one, the same semi-final as Norway,
Oh my god.
and you're performing after the Netherlands and before Switzerland. Almost like the end of the show.
I think it's a good slot. I think it's a good one. A good slot.
It's a
I
good
think it's a good spot. A good running order, especially in between two somewhat ballads, let's say. And I'm happy that I'm in the second half. I think it can benefit me.
Do you have any favorites from the semi-final? Have you heard a Norwegian song?
Norway. I love Kyle. I think he's a great performer. Very young, but still very confident on stage, and the vocals are amazing. But in the first semi, I think my all-time favorite is Albania. I really like Zien. I love that they used, they made the Albanian ethno elements something that's so popular and like cool now. So kudos to them for doing a great job.
So the Balkans are supporting each other in this year's
Of course,
Eurovision.
always.
Yeah. So when it comes to that, what does it mean to you representing Croatia at Eurovision? What does it mean to you personally?
Well, it's definitely a dream come true because I always wanted to be in Eurovision since I was very, very small. I was dancing in front of the TV to Marsh Tikla, and I always imagined myself here. And it means the world, like to be able to represent a country and to give it your all. It's like they did the Music Olympics in my mind, So it's a great honor, but also a great responsibility, especially after maybe lasagna. I think it's really not a pleasant situation, but I'm gonna do my best. Yeah.
And you gained fame from a young age,
Okay.
as you said. How had you been like staying grounded and true to yourself through this process? And you've been coming out as well before Eurovision.
Well, it's always important to intuitively follow like your instinct and what you feel is right, and kind of do a lot of therapy as well. But I came out before the national final and nobody really cared. But then after I won, it became a huge problem. And then people are like, yeah, you gotta stop, focusing on that and talk more about your song. But no, I think it's important because Eurovision is a queer event, and it's important to say that we are here, we are queer, and we will be doing this, the proper way. And the first people who are kind of not forgiving me that I'm speaking on my sexuality and on the hate that I received in Croatia are the same ones who were focusing on that and giving it attention, and now they're like kind of mad that I'm putting the focus on that as well, because this is just a bit more bigger than myself, and I'm doing it for all of the next generations in the Balkans so that they can be more open about who they are without any fear or being marginalized. We're not being pushed back to the margins of society. It's not gonna happen again.
Since you grew up in Croatia, a conservative country, let's say, when it comes to LGBT, I don't know, rights or what is the rule there, but the moral or the society. So do you feel like a kind of responsibility to show this, show Croatia that you can do this?
Well, obviously, yeah. Like it will be my biggest dream to qualify for the final. Out of true and honest wish for qualifying, but also out of spite.
And also, if you have young artists, new upcoming artists in Croatia or other conservative countries, what advice would you give them if they are not open and scared of that?
Make them scared of you. Just make them scared of you. A lot of people will not like what you're doing. They will not like how you talk, how you present yourself. They will hate your confidence. They will hate that you're not, sad and touched by their hate. They hate to see you confident. They hate to see you powerful and empowered. So make sure to shine even brighter because of that.
So what is the creative process behind it? I heard it's like a double standard, like a double meaning. Can you explain that? Poison cake, it sounds like a joke entry.
It sounds like a joke entry, but it's actually not about cake and not about poisoning someone with a cake. It's a song about standing up for yourself and about basically everyone was feeling ostracized or marginalized at some point in their life, and this is a song where like the underdog has had enough, and it's about the underdog who's rising up and saying, like, from the shadows, like, you have no control over me and you don't control my narrative. Like, I'm taking the power into my own hands, and karma will do you right. Like, it will get, like, you will get what you deserve, and I will make sure that justice is served. So it's a very empowering song. When I go out on stage, I really transform into this insane character, and it's really theatrical, it's really dramatic, and it has so many different genres in one song, and it's definitely a risky entry where we're not playing it safe by sending, you know, a pop song or sending an emotional ballad. Like, this is a mixture where you have a ballad in the beginning, a rave in the ending, like a polka beat in between. So like there's a lot going on, but really the message of the song is to stand up for yourself and don't let anyone bring you down. And if you needed, you know, do a little bit of poisoning.
What is your love for Eurovision as a contest?
Well, I've loved Eurovision ever since I was a small kid, but I think that where it really began was with Severina and Moja Stikla, which is like 2006 or 8, I'm not sure, 7 or 8. Yeah, gdje je stranje nikla, tamo gdje je stala moja štikla.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
It's like nobody likes it, but
Nobody likes it, but we love it.
but
We love it, yeah. But also just some very niche and specific Eurovision entries really like inspired me to be here. So shout out to Nina Sublati Warrior from Georgia.
Oh my
when we couldn't even see her from the smoke.
In the final.
Yeah. I hope that doesn't happen to me.
You have a lot of smoke.
I have a lot of smoke,
Okay.
and in one of the rehearsals, I couldn't. It was just smoke, and then you see my face coming out of it. Like, I was trying to, you know, do something, but other than that, I'm just happy to be in Eurovision and happy that all of these people who came before me inspired me to be brave enough to take a risk. You know, Severina Moja Stikla also did that. You know, it was a crazy song, and then she did the best she could. She passed to the final. Yeah. That's it.
To everyone who's watching in Norway, why should they go for Croatia this year?
Well, they should vote for Croatia this year because Croatia is willing to take risks. I'm not here to repeat the same patterns, to repeat old formulas. I'm here to make my own rules and to create a spectacular performance that's going to be full of drama, full of theatricalness, which I feel that Eurovision is about. You know, what is Eurovision without theater and drama? So if you feel theatrical or dramatic, vote for Poison Cake, and I might come to Norway then to you know, do a little Norwegian tour.